Alright, alright. 5 July 2026, 8 p.m. As a half. So, room 114 B. Naomi had printed her class schedule 3 times. Just to be sure. Introduction to Psychology. Building C, room 114B. 9 o'clock sharp. But when she stood in the hallway of Building C on her very first morning, the map on the wall showed only room 114 and room 115. No 114B anywhere in between. She checked her phone. No signal inside the old building. No signal inside the old building. She checked the schedule again. So then she must have misread it. But there it was, printed clearly 114B. Looking for something? Naomi turned to see a man in a gray maintenance uniform pushing a cart of cleaning supplies. His name tag read Mr. Okafor. His name tag read Mr. Okafor. He looked to be in his 60s, with the kind of calm, unhurried expression that made the whole hallway feel less overwhelming. I'm trying to find room 140B, 114B, Naomi said. But the map doesn't show it. Do you know if it even exists? Something shifted in his expression, somewhere between surprise and quiet amusement. It exists, he said. Not many students ask about it anymore. Come on, I'll show you. You have got a few minutes before class starts. Naomi hesitated, but there was something reassuring about the way he spoke. So she followed him down the hallway, past a row of vending machines, to a narrow door tucked between 114 and 115 that she had walked past without noticing. Most people assume it's a supply closet, Mr. Okafor said, unlocking it. It used to be. Then about 20 years ago, a professor named Dr. Alvarez asked the college for a small, quiet space. Somewhere spared from the noise of the main classroom. A room for students who were struggling. First generation students mostly. Kids who didn't grow up with anyone who had gone to college before them. Who felt embarrassed to ask questions in front of 40 other people. He pushed the door open. Inside was a small room, barely bigger than a large closet, with a single round table, 2 lamps, and shelves lined with old notebooks. Dr. Alvarez used to tutor students here, one at a time, sometimes late in the evening. He continued, she kept a logbook. Every student who came through wrote something in it before they left. Whatever they want, advice, encouragement, just prove that they make it through something difficult. Naomi stepped inside and picked up the nearest notebook. The pages were filled with handwriting. Some neat, some rushed, spending years and years of students she would never met. I failed my first exam here. 6 months later, I made the dance list. If you're reading this and you are scared, I promise it gets easier. I almost dropped out in my second semester. Dr. Alvarez taught me that everyone belongs here, even when it doesn't feel like it. I believe her eventually. Naomi felt something tighten in her throat. Is Dr. Alvarez still here? Mr. Okafor shook his head slowly. She passed away 12 years ago, but the college let the room stay, mostly because of small argument among the faculty. Some wanted to turn it back into storage. Others insisted to remain exactly as it was. The second group won, thankfully, though the room quietly disappeared from the official. Though the room quietly disappeared from the official map somewhere along the way. I think that was an accident, but maybe it wasn't. So how do people find it now? Mostly by coincidence, or because someone tells them. The, cus- the custodial staff has kept the key for years. We don't advertise it, but we don't lock anyone out either. He smiled. Your professor still scheduled? A few sessions here, every semester. For students who ask, I guess that's why your syllabus lists this room. It probably wasn't a mistake at all. Naomi looked down at the logbook again. Then back at Mr. Okafor. Can I write something too? Even though I haven't gone through anything difficult yet? You will, he said gently, not unkindly. Everyone does eventually. That's usually when people remember this room exists. She picked up a pen from the table and after a moment of thinking she wrote. First day of college, I got lost trying to find this room and somehow that felt like exactly the right way to begin. She closed the notebook, feeling steadier than she had all morning, and followed Miss Okafor back into the hallway toward the sound of her actual class, starting 2 doors down. Months later, when a nervous first-year student stopped Naomi in the same hallway, holding a schedule and asking if she knew where room 114B was, Naomi smiled and said, "Follow me, I'll show you." Thank you.